Today I wanted to talk about lethal white guinea pigs. When I first got my lethal white guinea pig, Ace, which he's in that top cage right there. When I first got him, there wasn't really that much information about them, and I just kind of wanted to talk about lethal whites for a couple of minutes because I don't know if anybody even knows what they are. So, a lethal white guinea pig is just technically a guinea pig with a genetic abnormality. It's what happens when like a roan guinea pig and like a different guinea pig make a baby, and then you get a lethal white. And lethal whites are actually not a good thing. You do not want a lethal white. But if a lethal white comes into your life, then this video is for you. So I hope you enjoy. This is my lethal white guinea pig, Ace. He's covered in critical care and it's getting all over me. This is Ace. Say hi to the camera, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi. He can't see or hear anything. He's blind and deaf. And I just want to talk about my experience with Ace and my experience getting him and all of the quirks that comes with having a lethal white. So I'm going to put him back because he wants to eat hay. Come on, buddy. There you go. You got critical care all over mommy. Fabulous. Oh, you know you have a lethal white when you get critical care all over you. But that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to start at the beginning of how I got Ace and just all that. So I first got Ace on it was like early July, but it was after 4th of July. But that's when I got him, and I got him off of Craigslist. So I do this thing where I go on Craigslist and I rescue animals, and then I foster them, and then I rehome them. You can call that whatever you would like. I talk it out and I don't call it anything. I just call it, I find Craigslist animals and I take them in and then I foster them and then I rehome them. So that's what I call it. You can call it whatever you like. I'm out of breath because Ace takes a lot of energy out of me. Oh my gosh, it's so messy. Okay, so I got him off of Craigslist, and in the pictures on his ad, you could tell that there was something wrong with him. I'm going to show the ad right here. Right here. Anyway, in the ad, you can see in the pictures that something looks wrong with him, and you can tell he has a head tilt. So instead of him looking at you straight on, he looks at you just go like, hey, hey, bud. It's like, so he had a head tilt. And I reached out to the person that posted the ad, and I was like, hey, your guinea pig has a head tilt. I can get him medical care, if you want to choose me to take your animal for you. And he said, that sounds great. And I was like, yay, I got him, yay. Anyway, so the next day I went to Quick Trip to meet up with the guy to get Ace. His name was not Ace at the time. He didn't tell me what his name was, but I named him Ace. So me and my friend, we rented the Uber and we went to Quick Trip to go and get Ace. And I got out of the Uber and the guy kind of just handed me a box with a guinea pig in it. And I was like, oh cool, like I don't know why, but I never thought of like boxes as like carriers. I guess I should have, but I just never guessed it. But anyway, the guy told me that it was actually his permanent cage, and I was cringing on the inside. I was very hardcore cringing. I don't typically judge people when I go and do these things because it doesn't really help anybody. It just lets my frustrations out, and I don't do that. That's just really rude, and I don't do that. Oh, I see a squirrel outside. That's so cute. Oh my god, I love squirrels. Squirrels are so cute. Okay, but anyway, so I learned that Ace was living in a box, and I was like, okay. So I took the box that had the guinea pig in it, and I was like, have a good day, like you're supposed to be nice and you do that, and he just kind of went, I was like, okay. So I got in the Uber, and I looked inside of this box, And this box was disgusting. I mean, there was, I think, Carefresh bedding at the bottom, which is a good bedding, but you're supposed to change it out about once a week at least. And this bedding looked like it hadn't been switched out in quite a while. There was hay in there. I don't remember seeing a water bottle or any water dish. I mean, he probably had a water bottle in there. He just took it out, probably. I don't know. So, and then after that, we went home. So, when we got home, I took Ace out of the box and I was like, okay, what's wrong with this guinea pig? So, I laid him on the floor and he, of course, just kind of like had his head tilt and he started like running in a circle, like just in a circle. And I was like, I've never seen a guinea pig do this. And I kind of assumed that he was a lethal white guinea pig. You can kind of tell from how they look. Usually they probably have a head tilt, or they're deaf and blind, or they're probably just deaf or just blind. Um, and they have very bad teeth. I didn't see in the pictures how bad his teeth were until we got home, and he kind of lifted up his head for a second, and one of his teeth were like cracked in the middle, and then the other one was just like so, it was like crooked. It was like pointing outwards, so it was like pointing outside of his mouth. And I was like, I've never seen that before. um, Anyway, so I had critical care around my house because I have a lot of guinea pigs. You get them on critical care available all the time. Even if your guinea pigs are healthy, it never hurts to have it around. And it never hurts to get them used to it and like before they get sick, or else they're gonna fight you real hard when they get sick. Been there, done that, don't want to do it again. um, I love seeing squirrels outside. One of my guinea pigs is named Squirrel, but that's because he looks like a squirrel. Okay, I get off topic, I'm sorry. I just like talking about guinea pigs and squirrels. They're so cute. Anyway, I gave Ace some critical care and I syringe fed him water because he wasn't like eating. I tried giving him hay and he was not having it. He didn't want it. And I was like, how did this guinea pig live so long? Because wow, he couldn't eat hay when I first got him. He couldn't really drink out of a water bottle. He wouldn't do it. So I had to do a lot of the feedings for him for like the first week of his life that he came with me, and that was something. I'm swallowing a lot of spit. Sorry. Anyway, I say anyway a lot. I just want to warn you guys before you guys get annoyed with it. So yeah. And then I called a vet so I could make a doctor's appointment for him because he needed one very badly. And he was very skinny when I got him. I think he was like a pound. And I was like, that's it? All of my guinea pigs are very fat. They're very fat guinea pigs. So when I saw a guinea pig that looked like an adult that was a pound, I was a little concerned. And I went to this vet a lot because earlier that week I actually saved another guinea pig, which is Forrest. He's back there because he does not like people. I can relate. But we went to this vet and I was like, hey, I think I have a lethal white guinea pig. His teeth are very messed up and he has a head tilt. He's deaf and blind because I even I tested it because I wanted to be sure that he was deaf. And pretty much how you test that, how I tested it anyway, I grabbed a glass cup and I took a spoon and I dinged it. And usually when you do that around guinea pigs that can hear, they go and they scurry off and they hide. Ace did not. He was just kind of like, oh, okay, da 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 da. He's very cute and very special. He's my special one. I love him though. So I told them that, and they were like, okay, like we'll look at him, we'll see what's going on. And I was like, okay, that sounds great. And pretty much what they told me was that they thought he had an ear infection, I think is what they thought he had. Um, which I was like, okay, cool, we'll just get antibiotics for it, that'll be fine, great, perfect, amazing. And I gave him that medicine for a couple of days, but I could kind of tell it wasn't really helping at all. And I know you're supposed to wait a lot longer and to wait till the antibiotics start working, but I don't know, I just kind of felt like it wasn't working. So we went back to the vet, and I had a different vet that day, and this vet, I try to be as nice as I can, but he was an idiot, and just because he was like, "Oh, this guinea pig has an eye infection," and I was like, "Yeah, I can tell," because Ace also has this really messed up eye. Like, it's not getting better at all, and the vet has already told me that it will probably never get better, which is just something that we work through every day. Um, and I'll post a few pictures of his eye right here or at the end of the video just to show you how his eye looks and how I've been trying to manage his pain if he's in any, because I don't want him to be in pain. So that vet, he was like, well, this guinea pig has an eye infection. I was like, I know that. We've been giving him eye drops because the first time we also got eye drops for his eye. I keep forgetting about his eye, and I guess it's because I'm so used to it now. I'm so used to seeing his eye being messed up that it never occurs to me that, oh, hey, his eye is messed up, because I'm very used to seeing it like that. Just so people are just like, oh, she's forgetting. I'm just used to it now. So, yeah, that second vet, he didn't really give us anything new. And once he finally finished up all of his medications, he had so many, and it was a freaking nightmare to give these freaking eye drops to this guinea pig, because I didn't know about doing the pigrito. I didn't know what a pigrito was. I was like, what is a pigrito? And my vet told me what a pigrito was, and I was like, okay, that will probably make this so much easier, because without the pigrito, you're gonna have a really hard time getting those eye drops in. Me and my friend, I think we wasted the entire bottle the first night because Ace just kept moving his head. He was like, no, like, I don't want him. Get him away from me. You crazy ladies, why are you trying to hurt me? And I'm just like, I'm trying to help you. But yeah, the pigrito will make your life so much easier. It's pretty much when you wrap up your guinea pig like a burrito in a towel or a blanket or whatever they like. That makes stuff so much easier. Oh my gosh, so much easier. And we went for the checkup to kind of see if anything else can be done, because his eye still looked really awful. He still had his head tilt. He was eating a lot better, which I was very happy for. Oh my gosh. If I had to, I would syringe feed him critical care for the rest of his life. I would have done that. But it made it so much easier when he started to eat hay on his own. I was like, yes. Let me tell you, it's like, but before he started eating hay, it was like having a newborn, because you had to wake up every 2 hours to feed him, and it was very hard. It was very hard the first few days. Oh gosh, it was so hard. I don't regret it. I don't regret taking him in at all, because it's been very rewarding. Taking in lethal whites, it's very rewarding, but it is such hard work. So hard, so painful. I mean, like, the first day that I had him, we had taken him to the vet, and that night, he was acting like he was dying. And I got so upset. I was crying. Yep. I had this guinea pig for less than a day, and I was already crying thinking about him dying, because he was just laying there and he wasn't moving or anything. And I got so upset, guys. Oh my gosh. And then I felt ridiculous. I was like, I've not had this guinea pig long enough to care so much. Like, these lethal white guinea pigs, they just crawl inside of your heart, and then they stay there forever. If anybody has ever had a lethal white guinea pig, or if you have one, you know what I'm talking about. It is so emotionally draining to have them, but it's so emotionally rewarding, especially when they do kind of get better, like if they start eating hay. When Ace started eating hay, I cried. because I was like, he's getting better. Even though I know his head tilt's never gonna get better, his eyes never gonna get better, his teeth are never gonna get better. But for his teeth, I do go and get them trimmed at a vet like every month and a half to 2 months. It kind of just depends on how fast they grow, because they grow in so awful. Like I said, one grows literally outward. It's the craziest thing. Oh, but yeah, having lethal whites is it's a job. It's I hope that people watch this before they take in a lethal white guinea pig, because I feel like not a lot of people know how hard it is. It is so hard. Oh my god. And how much time you have to invest into them, and how much care and how much love you have to give to them. I give all my guinea pigs a lot of love, but for lethal whites, you have to do it so much more. Because most of the time, lethal white guinea pigs, they have to be housed alone, because other guinea pigs will start bullying them. That's a fact. Like, I don't want anybody to tell me that that's a myth. It's a fact. Straight up fact. Any guinea pig that I've tried to pair with Ace, like Pipsqueak, which is my baby guinea pig, he's been with me for about a month now. He's almost 2 months old now, so he's getting pretty big, but he's still a little baby. I had him with Ace for about 2 weeks, and they were doing really well. But Pipsqueak started to get dominant and started bullying Ace, so I had to separate. It happens. And I don't want anybody to try and guilt me to say that all guinea pigs should be together, and that is mostly true. Lethal whites are very different. And usually, lethal white guinea pigs, they do not live past about 6 months to a year. Ace is 8 months old. He's about 9 to 10 months now, because he was 8 months when I got him. He's about 9, 10 months now. And every single day I think about him dying, just because you have to try and prepare yourself, especially with lethal whites, because their lifespans are shortened by so much. It's hard. So hard. Maybe this video is just me telling people how freaking hard it is and how stressed I am. It's stressful. It's very freaking stressful. And you just gotta be prepared for it. And you gotta be prepared if your lethal white doesn't eat hay. Because some lethal whites, they just cannot eat hay. And you have to be prepared to syringe feed them as much as they need it. It's like I said, it's like having a newborn. It literally is like having a newborn. I'm 19 years old and I practically have a newborn. It's a lot of work. And I just want people to be prepared. That's all I want, and that's all I need from life. Any tips that I have for people that have lethal whites? The Pigrito, you're definitely going to want to do that if they're on antibiotics, or even if you need to syringe feed them, because I know some lethal whites will fight you to the death over freaking syringe feeding. Ace was like that at the beginning, but now he loves it. Anytime when I syringe feed him, because sometimes I give it to him as like a little extra boost, because sometimes I feel like if he loses a little bit of weight, I definitely give him critical care, like, and I'll syringe feed it, and he loves it. It's so cute. But yeah, it's definitely it's a job, it's a battle, and I wish all the luck to people out there that have lethal white guinea pigs. Very much, you are doing great things, honestly. It's so hard. I cannot stress how hard it is. But yeah, I guess that's all for this video. It's probably a longer video, but I don't really care. I like talking about guinea pigs. Guinea pigs are my best friends. I freaking love them. And you can hear, who's that? You can hear Glaze and Patricia chewing on their little chew thingy, because they're goofballs. I'll probably make more videos about my other guinea pigs and just give updates about Ace and what's going on with him. And hopefully I won't have to make like a death update anytime soon. God, that'd be awful. I'm thinking about making a video about my mouse Grizzly, because she's a little special firecracker. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing, fantastic, fabulous day. And leave some comments, leave some likes if you want to, subscribe if you want to as well. But anyway, thank you. Bye.